Welcome to the 5th episode of Chalk Talk for the 2024 football season, sponsored by Allied Realty Groups. I'm your host, Ryan Himrod. Last time the Monarchs played at Monarch Stadium, the team earned its first win of the season. Then, last week, John Marshall traveled to Brook to take on the Bruins, losing 33-6. Joining me to recap those games and talk about tonight's game is JM head coach Mark Cisar. Coach Cisar, last home game was a big one when the Monarchs pulled out their first win of the season, winning over Cisar 41-12. How important was that win for the team?
First of all, thanks, Ryan, for having me on the show. The Cisar game was a great game for us. We played extremely well. We did a lot of things good on both sides of the ball, got off the field on defense, and kept the chains going on offense. So was definitely big for us to get our momentum going, just to actually get our spirits up a little bit with the second half of the season coming up. So and then we went up, obviously didn't play very good at Brook, but we will rebound from that this week.
The Brook game was very, very penalty heavy. What have you done with the team to fix some of those costly penalties?
Not only penalty happy, we made several mistakes on both sides of the ball. Offensively, we turned it over. I think we had 5 offensive turnovers and 1 special team turnover, so that was huge. And we had some big penalties where things went right, and then we just started going backwards. I thought our defense played extremely well up there. But when you turn the ball over and have lots of penalties, that's 2 things that don't go too well when you're trying to win a football game.
Your starting center is possibly out for an injury. What substitution have you made, and how do you think it could benefit the team?
We'll handle that just like we do every other week. If there's any substitutions we got to make, obviously, we'll have 2 or 3 days to work on it. If our center is out, we'll probably move Austin Thayer in there to play center. Or Salas could come down from tackle and move it at center, and we make an adjustment at our tackle position. But there's a couple guys that have got some experience in there this year on the offensive line. Won't be any different than what we do every week, so we'll make the adjustment in the middle of the week, and come Friday we'll be ready to go.
Fairfield Union has a successful offensive pass team. What does JM's defense have to do to stop those passes and get some interceptions?
Well, obviously, the good thing is we've played some wing T teams already. Cisar ran some of that. Marietta ran some of that. So we've seen some looks. Obviously, they're very athletic. Their quarterback throws the ball extremely well. They have two very good tailbacks. They're, again, very athletic, very fast, and they can bust big plays. We got to limit the big plays, and when they do throw it, we got to try to get some interceptions or some turnovers, and allow us to stay in the game. Again, they're kind of like us. They want to control the ball, try to move the chains, and maintain long drives. But they're very athletic and very good. This will be definitely a huge challenge for us.
This is the team's last game at Monarch Stadium for the regular season. How do you think this plays an effect on the team and how they'll play tonight?
That's most of all biggest on the seniors, how it affects. It affects them the most. This is the last time they'll walk out at John Marshall Stadium. Last time they take the field, last time they go through warm-ups, the last time they do everything preparing for a home game. Their emotions will be high. Hopefully they can contain those and control those, and hopefully provide leadership with that, and go out and play a great game on both sides of the ball.
Thanks for joining me today, Coach.
Thank you, Ryan.
Tonight, the John Marshall Monarchs will continue the season against the Falcons of Fairfield Union at Monarch Stadium at 7 p.m. Thanks for watching this episode of Chalk Talk, sponsored by Allied Realty Groups. The 6th and final episode of Chalk Talk for this season will air Friday, November 1st, where Coach Cisar and I will recap this season and talk about preparation for next season. Reporting from the studio, I'm Ryan Himrod for WJMH Sports.